On the third day of the Hajj in Saudi Arabia, Muslim pilgrims were streaming to the plains of MINA. Skies were sunny and hot, a big contrast to the unusual heavy rain that had drenched them earlier in the week. They're carrying out the pilgrimage required of Muslims at least once in their lifetime. Some 3 million people were walking to the desert valley, there to file past 3 walls, and then pelt the walls with pebbles in a symbolic rejection of the temptation of Satan. The first day of stoning the devil also marks the start of al-Adha, or Feast of Sacrifice, the most important holiday in the Islamic calendar. That's when Muslims around the world slaughter sheep and cattle in remembrance of Abraham's near sacrifice of his son as an act of obedience to God. Much of the meat is distributed to the poor, the charitable giving ensuring no one's left without food during the holiday period. In Indonesia, as elsewhere in the Islamic world, the day had begun with a short prayer at the mosque, for which men, women, and children were expected to dress in their finest clothing. The prayer would be followed by a sermon. The holiday is traditionally a time for calls for Muslim unity and for shows of mercy and generosity. In Afghanistan, President Hamid KARZAI made another overture to his political rival Abdullah and renewed his call on extremist groups to lay down their weapons. He asked them to help rebuild instead.
From Taliban, from Hizb Islami, and all our other brothers who stand armed against their country, I hope that for peace, stability and development of their country, they should come back to their homeland, their families.
In Iraq, security was tight as Sunnis began their Eid celebrations. Parliament Speaker Ayad al-Samarrai asked for the release of tens of thousands of people still in detention and hope for hundreds of thousands who are out looking for work. He and others exchanging holiday greetings expressed the wish that next year be a good one. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.